After the governor and Department of Public Works visited the parks over the weekend, they gave the green light to open up the Governor Joseph Flores and Matapang beach parks. Guam Visitors Bureau Safety Officer Kimo Kenner said that both locals and tourists almost immediately flocked to the beaches.
People had pavilions permitted for them to use for the day. Events are ongoing and still coming up for the weekends and days to come, especially for 4th of July. So it was a great thing to see the people out here, out and about and happy, enjoying themselves.
One of those is Dedito resident Joe Tadella. Having family from off-island coming to visit, he was anxious that he wouldn't be able to show his relatives around.
They came at the wrong time, the aftermath of the storm. So, I wanted to take them out and enjoy themselves a little bit out in the park. So I'm so happy that Ypao Beach is open, at least so I can bring them down here and spend some time with my grandkids and my kids, enjoying the view of Guam.
Although his son-in-law David Martinez was able to enjoy himself on his first time on the island, he acknowledges how big of an impact the typhoon has left.
I can see past a lot of the tragedy that I see around everywhere. And I can honestly say that it's a beautiful location. It has had an unfortunate event that's happened to it that's devastating to the island, unfortunately. The tourist areas are closed down, which I can only estimate are going to bring on a time period of downfall economically for Guam, which is horrible.
He is optimistic Guam is on its way back to normalcy.
Slowly but surely, everything's going to come back to normal. All it takes is really not just the locals, but the tourists putting in a helping hand and picking up what we can, one little bit at a time, and then everything's going to be all right.
Stationed at both beaches, Kenner saw firsthand the storm's aftermath.
We were activated like a day right after the storm just to come out and start closing out the area and basically clearing any patrons that were trying to come through because the whole place was damaged, trees falling, debris everywhere, even in the waters. So we had to close it off for a while. And from there it was kind of difficult because people were still trying to make way, but we just had to remind them it's a little bit too dangerous.
Kenner highly encourages beachgoers to remain cautious and safe.
Matapang is actually going through, right now, there's still patrons. It's open to the public, but they have tractors and backhoes trying to clear off the beach of multiple corals surrounding their area.
Additionally, Kenner says all must still follow the set rules and regulations of the beaches. Julianne Hernandez, KUAM News.